I'm live. Oh, snap.
Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Nah, let's take a journey. Tell me what you see. Let's take a trip for discovery. Look into the background, working in the sands. The pyramid builder as the first man. Following the pole star straight from our hearts. Evolving from the black, cause the black is where it starts. Original, my brothers. Consisting of kings, priests, architects, and lovers. Four brothers, four, we move on. I think I use my melanin and step into the sun. It's a glorious, a beautiful, a bright, shiny day. Think I call upon the gods and let them know I'm on my way. A tisket, a tasket, no money for a casket. Look into community as things are getting drastic. Evolving from a sleeper, straight into a Mac. Looking at my ride as my brother sell a crack. Where does it come from? Where does it grow? The answer to these questions everybody knows. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Nah, let's take a journey. Tell me what you see. Let's take a trip for discovery. Sitting on the seashore waiting for a ship. Chains on my hands, swords on my hips. Don't want to move to the fury of the lash. This is a glimpse of what happened in the past. So back on the ship, it's so hard for me to breathe. Exposed to the elements, heat and disease. Brothers just a dying and it turned to sharp bait. Chain up, I have to listen to my sisters getting raped. Lying on the hard floor, shits in my hair. Hips were raw, smell of piss in the air. Trying to survive, but that's still my bet. But I know I'm gonna make it, cause my soul I direct. I lie and pray. The ship just nod, but who else could make this journey but a God? Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see.
It's a matter of moment knowing that I can do it. Every time I get in the train, Women, but most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a...
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children, and why you call yourselves the children of the sun?
am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray. All right, it's time for the Toast family. Come on out. Let's get it.
Trying to be right.
Daily Toast. Tomorrow morning. Media GNJ.media. We are doing the Daily Toast.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. This is Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body.
Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? What's up? Man, family, what's going on? Man, oh man, oh man. I better stop singing that song before I get a check. I already been kicked off of YouTube for some bullshit. My site done crashed. But I'm still feeling good. Man, it's a near. It ain't nothing like putting on a new shirt. Got that new Daily Toaster shirt. Just wanted to try it out before we release it to the world. I feel alright. Feel alright. You know what I'm saying? You know, it should be silk. Just fucking with y'all, but it's alright. Make sure we got the right screen on. So, we got some stuff to talk about today. You know, got a little bit of time. Mr. O'Shea, also known as Ice Cube, is in the news. And I also want to talk about these crispy shirts. We got some crispy shirts. Crispy new. Crispy meaning new shirts. And Daily Toaster style. As you can see, the Nia's is kind of new. Like that. I like them yellows, you know, because today is the yellow day. And we want to give all the Nia babies a round of applause. Man, oh man, oh man. And just in case she watching, I want to send happy birthday shots out to Dr. Steph. Happy birthday to Dr.
Steph. Miss Stephanie. Happy birthday. All right. Where we at? Shouts out to Brother Kwame. I see you up early in the house. What's going on, my friend? All right. So let's do this toast, because I want to we need to really look into this this Ice Cube piece, because I want y'all, we really need to see what's going on here, right? Right? You know, because the truth of the matter is, you know, he did meet with Trump. He met with representatives of Trump's campaign as well as Biden's campaign. And I'm understanding brother is catching a lot of flack because he met with those in power. And you shouldn't meet with Trump's people now. You know what I'm saying? When you negotiate, you don't have to like the motherfucker you negotiating with. Let me stress that. Right? When you're trying to make change, when you're trying to do things, you don't have to agree with everybody you meet with. You understand? You negotiate with those that's in power if, you see what I'm saying? If you can even get to the table. Right? The fact, because I want y'all to understand this, the fact that both the Biden and the Trump campaign called this man this late, called anybody in to talk about a black agenda this late in the game, is showing you how much either one of these motherfuckers value us. They both called around the same. I mean, we talking about what? Within 5 weeks of the election? Then I got to ask the question, family. How is it that Ice Cube could catch flack about meeting with anybody when no other group holds anybody within their group responsible for what they do? White women went out and voted in droves for Donald Trump. Where the check on them? Right? What about Latino for Trump? Where the check mark? Who checking them? Right? I'm just sitting up here like, we supposed to be, one minute we screaming, we not a monolith. We not a monolith. But then, it's just a whisper of the brother having a discussion with the Trump people, and all of a sudden we don't do that. Wait a minute. Everybody was screaming, we not a monolith. Just a minute ago. I say we are a monolith, and everybody look at me like I'm crazy. Right? So either we is or we're not. And if we're not a monolith, then that man can talk to who he needs to talk to. But if we are a monolith that's stuck in the Democratic Party, that's stuck in on a Democratic plantation, then you're right. You should be mad. We should be very disappointed if we are stuck on a Democratic plantation. So either, like I said, fam, and it would be so nice if you could have it both ways, If it was up to me, I would let you have it both ways. But it's not up to me. It's not up to me. Y'all on some fuckery, man. It gets so frustrating just listening to some of this, because I'm like, why? It don't have to be this hard. You negotiate with those that are willing, in a sense, to make the changes. But the fact that nobody's picking up the fact that we are on the 16th of October, and they just now sitting down to talk with somebody about a black agenda outside of their camp. Right? We got Trump platinum. I feel stupid even saying platinum. It's platinum. His plan is platinum. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get everybody a platinum necklace with his platinum plan. Gonna promise you a platinum life with that platinum plan. The plan of platinum. The platinum pumpkin platinum. Platinum. I can't even come up with nothing. It's just the platinum. Fuck. I mean, it's all, you know what I'm saying? It's like you could just see the contempt. And you could act. And I'm so hurt that nobody was up in a minute. You don't think that might be kind of offensive to those people? We're going to call it the platinum plan. We got a plan for Black America. We're going to call it platinum plan. And we're going to loan y'all $500 billion. No. Ain't no sound, ain't no reparations in this motherfucker, but we got a nice loan with a nice interest rate for you. Over here at the platinum plan. Right? So they call Ice Cube and be like, yo, man, can we add some of your stuff to the, yeah, go ahead, take what you want. Ain't nobody gonna believe you though. You gonna have to really do some shit. You gotta really do some shit. I mean, because I'm just waiting for like the last 3 days, because the Great Pumpkin is erratic. Around the last 3 days, he's gonna sign some major shit for black folks. I'm just letting y'all know. I mean, that's my prediction. He's gonna do some major shit and leave people's mouth wide open. And and everybody out here talking about reparations and shit like that. It's gonna be, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because you go have to pause for a second, because I think some of these Republicans is gonna pull that card, right? Vote. We want to stay in office. We give y'all reparations. We signing this right now. We gotta read it for the recall recall clause that's gonna be in that motherfucker. We gotta read it. And somehow I think they're gonna call the bluff, right? Well, we promise you this. Now, we need more than a promise, especially from the Republicans. We need more than a promise. Well, we need more than a promise from both of them. But then, Biden with his Lift Every Voice plan, they reach out to Ice Cube, right? I mean, they reaching out to Ice Cube, right? They reaching out. So Joe Biden's group reached out to him. We'll lift every voice plan. Lift every voice. And that's exactly what this plan do. It's a beautiful plan. It's a beautiful multiracial plan that doesn't address any of our goddamn issues. They lump all of our stuff as people of color issues. That's not a plan for Black America. That's a plan for poor and people of color. We need a black agenda, not this racial ambiguous broke motherfucker agenda. That's basically what they pushing. Just saying. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. All right. So let's go and pour these libations. I forgot to open up the lines. Let me go and set this up, because y'all know it takes a minute for everything is just, everything is just turning on me at this point in time. Uber conference, who has never given me any problems, is all of a sudden now giving me problems. And I can't say nothing but why, Uber? Why Uber conference? You know what I'm saying? Okay, oh, it worked. That was dope. It worked. All right, so we're gonna open up the lines. So after I get done with the toast, lines are open. We are open for discussion. All right. Says, all right, cool. All right, so let's go on and let's get this toast rocking. And I'm gonna do the show early tomorrow because we have to get up. We gotta do some cleaning up tomorrow, so that I get up out of here. So, well, at least get up out of here in peace. There's one thing to get up out of here. There's another thing to get up out of here in peace. All right, you going to school? Excuse me, it's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. All the time, right? All right, let's see. Oh, we need to pour libations. We're gonna finish up on. We're gonna drink on some of this cola nut. That didn't sound right, but y'all know what I mean. But mine is unfiltered. When you get yours won't be. This, unless you let it sit around a long time, because it is a living organism. I need you to know that. I need you to know that. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? Here we go. First, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass. We lift up not all glasses. Right? Like lift every voice. No, we lifted up our glass to our ancestors. You see how the particular thing work? You know what I'm saying? It makes it a little clearer. I ain't say lift up our glass. I said lift up your glass. Right? But when I'm saying our glasses, I'm being a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Making sure. I want to make sure that we're lifting our glass. Our glass to our ancestors and our Creator, right? So we lifting up our glass to, well, I'm lifting up my glass to my Creator, and I hope you lifting up yours. So we lift up our glasses to the Creator, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? A very simple journey. We're going to make a right turn, and we're going to go down the road of justice, the road of peace, and we're going to call on our ancestors. We lift up our glass and we salute our ancestors. Okay. This is real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. I will be right back. Hold on.
Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Now, let's take a journey. Tell me what you see. Let's take a trip for discovery. Look into the background, working in the sands. The pyramid builder as the first man. Following the pole star straight from our hearts. Evolving from the black, cause the black is where it starts. Original, my brothers. Consisting of kings, priests, architects, and lovers. Four brothers, we move on. I think I use my melanin and step into the sun. It's a glorious, a beautiful, a bright, shiny day. Think I call upon the gods and let them know I'm on my way. A tisket, a tasket, no money for a casket. Look into community as things are getting drastic. Evolving from a sleeper straight into a Mac. Looking at my ride as my brother sell a crack. Where does it come from? Where does it grow? The answer to these questions everybody knows. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Nah, let's take a journey, tell me what you see. Let's take a trip for discovery. Sitting on the seashore waiting for a ship. Chains on my hands, swords on my hips. Don't want to move, feel the fury of the lash. This is a glimpse of what happened in the past. So back on the ship, it's so hard for me to breathe. Exposed to the elements, heat and disease. Brothers just a dying and it turned to sharp bait. Chain up, I have to listen to my sisters getting raped. Lying on the hard floor, shit's in my hair.
Oh, man. Had to go upstairs. I heard some yelling, trying to save somebody from getting their ass whooped. You know, that's what we do. Right? Is the yelling is starting again. But here we go. We lifted up our glass to our ancestors. Once again, we lift up our glass to our ancestors. And before we say our shade, we're going to go through our names. We're going to go through the list that you blessed me with. The list that I put my list together. Some of y'all put your list together. So we got our ancestors all up in the house. All right, here we go. Miles Brown, Ms. Zan, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris Pendergast, and Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Albert Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamal Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pat Mon, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ageni, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, Lucy Wright, Dagger, Paulina Luxor, Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Patrick Crawley C, Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Gail Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCray, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Welly, Vita Farmer, Argo, Sue, Shell, Harvey Iron, Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Asbury, Senior, Linda Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pro-G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica, Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Stephanie Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Marshall, Peter Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinera, Damatet Wellman, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Peter Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Deliamon Aries, Gina Rue Jones, Jana Callahan. First page, we got William Walter West, Nigel Parrish, Elder Basiji Filani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scannell, Barry Wilson, Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Margaret Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Jordan, Dana... I get stuck in the Carters. Mark Carter, Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan. I doubted myself. Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., and Leon Blair Sr. So usually I make it that far. It's the seniors that throw me off. Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair, Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Archie Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donnie Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Adam McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwilyn and Bob Hash, Kimmel Brennan, Bradley Kim, Janie, Harry Tommy Cates, Mrs. Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, Has Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Thad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lee Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ada Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Japel Jackson, Michael Slade, John Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Urchin Houston, Led Oz, Elijah Oz, Jerome Oz, and West Staten, Joe Jamel Oz, and Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bed Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.A. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips. Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., Robert Lee Carwell Neville, Mitchell Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javon McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Esther H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Albert, Mazarine Cofer, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evers McNabb, Benny Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Shouts out, I think that's Elder Margarita. Shouts out to you this morning. I see you on the private group. Haven't been able to catch you through for nothing. Our site, nah. It's still down. I'm still waiting for Dentis to get back at me. But was able to catch Sister Navita when she was live. What gives? Well, when Sister Navita went live, right prior to the site crashing, we didn't do it. We did Navita live, right? But then right after that, you know what I'm saying? Right after that, because we don't know how many people might even went to the site after that. Then we had our meeting, and right after that, it was done. I can't even stream to it now. So the whole thing need to be reset. So, all right, you're back now after almost 4 minutes. You've been silent for the last few minutes now. What's going on? All right, you back now after almost 4 minutes. I said I had to step away to handle some business. Somebody was about to get hurt. I had to kind of go up and see what was going on. So back to the list. Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Joe Monte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McKill, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Deshandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Karimi Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Killy Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Joseph Carl White, Desi Woods, Till R. Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Copel, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Wynette, Florine Stitt Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice here, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Trissa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves. Got Herman Reeves in there twice. I still ain't spoke with her about that. Pam Johnson, Vera and Reese Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallop, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses out of Spate, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, Nature Builder Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny Charles Stevens Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Burdell Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., and Edward Jones. We got Leslie Travis. We got Charlize Barnes. Lifting up our glass, saluting each and every last one of our ancestors' family. Raising up our glass, we give the mighty word of Ashe. From their family, like y'all though, y'all. From their family, where do we go? Y'all know where we go. Go to the present moment right now. We are on Nia and giving the Nia babies a round of applause. Shouts out to Nia Babies family. For those that don't understand what we mean when we say today is Nia. You need to go to our e-course. Go to our e-course, free GNJecourse.com, free GNJecourse.com. Find out about Gye-Nyame journey. Learn about us, right? But anyway, we lifting up our glass in this present moment, family, keeping in mind that this moment, in this moment is our power. We challenge each individual. Today, I'm asking you to activate your reticular formation and seek out your principle today. Seek out your principles every day, right? Today's principle is, for those that don't speak the language, Nia means purpose. Today is the day of purpose. The modic principle today is balance. The color is yellow. Rhythm is the hermetic law. Kofi is the male name, and Afua, what's up, Afua? How you doing? And Afua is the female name. So we lift up our glass in this present to this moment. You know what I'm saying? Blessing the moment, using the moment to our fullest, to its fullest. You know what I'm saying? Pulling and trying to extract everything out of it that we can. Because this moment is all we really have. So we lift it up and we say Ashe. From there, family, we lift up our glass to our future generations, our children's children, on to infinity. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Where do we go? Very simple journey. Are you ready? All right. From there, we go to all of our relations. We lift up our glass. We say Ashe. From all of our relations, that selfish toast is for you. What is it that you need right now to move into your greatness? We lift up that glass and we say, there you go. From there, and for those that missed it, was Ashe. I heard one of y'all say y'all, though. I can dig it. Now, we lift up our glass. From there, and I want to toast your tribe. What tribe? Well, who your accountability group? Who is your Ujamaa network? Who is your Ujima group? Who is it that you practice emoji with and demonstrate self-determination for? Who is it that you got purpose with? Who is it that you use your creativity for and with? Who is it that you got trust and faith in? Who your tribe? Family? Lift up your tribe, say it loud. You know what I'm saying? We lifting up the tribe and we say, my tribe is Gye-Nyame, by the way. Lifting it up and we say Ashe. Last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, the most uplifting, most outstanding, most incredible person in the room right now. I lift my glass up to you, and with that we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy in 100 years. Woo-wee! Man, all right, so let's go look at the news, because I gotta update my computer. This computer is got a symbol. Let me know I need to update it, and Lord, I do not want to do that. I really don't. Because you are, and those that remember, updates that work all that well for us. They change. I mean, they just be making. I mean, it's just like, you'd be like, yo, I don't know, man. They just changed some shit just to just be fucking with you. So I'm just now getting in my groove with this, and it's anyway. It's gonna need to be updated. All right, so let's go do a transition real quick. Lines are open. Lines are open. You got something you want to talk about? If not, I conversate all by myself. All by myself. Gonna be talking all by myself. Right? Let's see. Got messages. Let's see what's going on. I thought I was 51. All right. So as y'all can see, I got Ice Cube went on Tone Talks. It was an alright interview. I mean, now Tone does something that Tone always goes through his history on his talk. So every time you see an interview with Tone, I got to let you know all about him. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it get old after a while. I told talks. I'm a lawyer in California, and I did freeway cracking the system. Other than that, Tone be on point with some of the information and shit. He be on point with. Well, I ain't gonna say with a lot of the information. He's on point, but when he gets into that piece, I can't do nothing but laugh. But anyway, he did an interview with Ice Cube, and I have been seeing some messages about Ice Cube in different messages and stuff like this, right? So, facing backlash, Ice Cube defends his role advising the Trump campaign. Now the question is, why would you have to defend your role in advising the Trump campaign? Why? They ask for advice. They probably ain't even pay no goddamn money. They ask for advice. Right? And he's facing a backlash. Okay, let's see. Let's go and read about this a little bit. Because we got to. We got to do better. All right, because because I want y'all to think about this. I really want you. We're gonna read about this. I want you to think about this, right? Should this brother even be? He's being used as a. I don't even know what the term would be. Would it be a monkey paw, or it's like, because how can I put it? Because we catch hell on both sides. We're over 95% loyal to the Democratic Party, but if Democrats lose, it's still some type of way our fault. I want y'all to think about that. 95% loyal. But if they lose, they get to, in some form or fashion, try to blame us, and sometimes play the gender war game with us. It's the black men that's holding the community back. The black woman that's holding the community back. If it wasn't for the black woman, they get in here, they play that gender shit. You know what I'm saying? We keep allowing people to just come and use our community as a playground. So this brother, you know what I'm saying, puts his own money up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe hire some people, maybe not. Maybe use his influence to bring people to the table and start creating a black agenda. Get lifted up by many different agencies and celebrated for what he's doing. And now people are mad that the Trump administration is reaching out to him to say, hey, what can we do to shore up the black vote? Right? But nobody mad that Biden did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with the Lift Every Voice plan. You know what I'm saying? When we don't need all voices raised. All voices don't need to be raised. You need to raise our voices, called a black agenda. You know what I'm saying? Whenever there's an agenda for anybody else, nobody else is mentioning that shit. Whenever they do a black agenda for us, they just lump us all in. It's fucked up. That fucked up. Anyway, Ice Cube is under fire. This is from Christy Carraras. Is it Carraras? Carras. Okay. This is Los Angeles Times. Ice Cube is under fire after senior advisor Donald Trump revealed this week that the rapper has been collaborating with the president on his promise to black America. Somebody, I think this is Elder Margarita. They said 95% should put us in position to ask for more than what we are getting. You damn right. It should get us more than we getting. I mean, just the fact that you got a group of people that's 95% on you. Some bullshit. But anyway, now as the backlash brews, he says CNN has canceled his upcoming appearance on Cuomo Primetime. So now they were going to have him on CNN, which is in a sense, I don't get on into that, and they was going to have him on there, but they canceled after a senior official, a senior advisor to the Donald Trump campaign revealed that the Ripper has been collaborating with the president. So it's sort of like they dropped Ice Cube in a room, and now it clears things out. Why? Because he sat down and he met with Trump. Meeting with Trump bad. Meeting with, and he ain't actually meet with Trump. He met with representatives. But let's go and read through, because it gets ridiculous. Because it's like, yo, all right, cool. So now you got this Republican Democrat thing, and we supposed to get all caught up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we can't afford that. We can't afford the luxury of them being Democrat, Republican, and being loyalists to parties. We need to be loyal to agenda. Yeah. We need to be loyal to agenda. Yeah. The agenda don't change on us, right? I mean, actually, we can't change the agenda, so. But y'all know, y'all get the idea. But anyway, so here we go. But Ice Cube incites. No, my fault. Ice Cube insists his loyalty is solely to the black community. See, and that's dope. This brother need to be. This brother is going to be remembered and celebrated by Ice Cube. So boom, he met with advisors in the Trump campaign. He met with advisors in the Biden campaign. He had this interview canceled by CNN because he had the audacity as a black man who should be totally against anything that Trump presents, right? This is how they paint us, right? We supposed to be. Remember, we're not a monolith unless other people want us to be, right? Okay, but anyway. But Ice Cube insists his loyalty is solely to the black community. I'm with you, bruh. In July, he released his contract with Black America to advocate for police reform. They always put that shit first. Why not advocate for some goddamn money, police reform? They always put that. But anyway, it ain't even alphabetical. To advocate for police reform, affirmative action in the education system, abolish a private prison, decriminalization of marijuana, and elimination of mandatory minimum sentences, among other things. Why the Los Angeles Times ain't mention reparations? See, I get very. These are professional writers, right? Are they writing shit out on purpose? Y'all know what I mean when I say writing? Are they writing stuff out on purpose? Oh, it's Kenny Jackson. If we had that much power, why do we need to pick a side when we can hoist up our own candidate? We can't hoist up our own candidate. There you go with that. You and that. You're talking crazy now. Can't hoist up your own candidate, brother. You know what I'm saying? Why waste your time with that? Why not just get motherfuckers to kowtow to us and get what we want? All right. If we have that much, okay, cool. All right. So, let me see. In July, he released a contract with Black America to advocate for police reform, affirmative action in the education system, abolishing a private prison, decriminalization of marijuana, and elimination of mandatory minimum sentences, among other proposals. On Wednesday and Thursday, now they wrote that. I'm not doing push-ups for that shit. The NWA star, who has long been a vocal critic of Trump, defended his decision to work with the White House, arguing that black progress is a bipartisan issue and talking truth to power is part of the process. To work with the White House. These motherfuckers called and asked if they could use pieces of his thing. Is that working with the White House? Working with the White House, is he getting a check? You getting a check, Q? Is these motherfuckers talking like you getting a check? All right, but hold on. Facts. This Ice Cube. Twitter. Facts. I put out the CWBA. Both parties contacted me. Dem said we'll address the CBA after the election. Now listen to that shit. All right. Basically, this is how the Democrats treat us. Bitch, lay down and give me some pussy. I'll give you your money afterwards. Stop asking for money before we... You never asked for money before. That's how the Democrats treat us. You know what I'm saying? You don't do business like you don't do. They don't let you go in. You don't get to go in the store and try on the goddamn socks before you know what I'm saying? No. They, you know what I'm saying? They even got special socks so that you can even try on the shoes. You can't even be blessed with the feeling of the new shoe leather on the side of your foot without them little ugly stocking socks. You understand what I'm saying? You don't transact business like that. Unless it's a legal business. In some cases, unless it's a legal business. My fault. In a lot of cases, right? Dem said we'll address the CWB after the election. At the election, Trump campaign made some adjustments to their plans after talking to us about the CWBA. All right, let's see what these changes are. Rashid says the lesser of two evils still leaves you with evil. Without a shadow of a doubt, bro. I'm not in doubt. I'm not about a party. I'm about an agenda. You better be about that agenda. I have no permanent friends and no permanent enemies, just a permanent agenda. All right, here we go. The recording artist's remarks came a day after Trump advisor Katrina Pearson thanked him for his willingness to step up and work with at real Donald Trump administration to help develop the Platinum Plan. Not COVID, choking. I'm just hurt that nobody had enough sense to tell Donald Trump that shit is not a good name for a plan that you want to give to black people. This shows some racial how you say it? Insensitivity? Y'all don't know shit. That is basically what it's saying. You don't care about how other people feel. You know what I'm saying? You just did it because it felt good to you, and you couldn't even tell. You didn't even test the damn name. Call one of your black friends. Be like, hey man, listen, I got this plan for America, and we're gonna call it the Platinum Plan. See, because if you would have called one of your real friends, a black friend, be like, Donald, listen, I don't think that's a good idea. Everybody like platinum. Everybody don't have a relationship with platinum like black people, Donald, and I don't think Platinum Plan is a... All right, but, he ain't got nobody in his camp like that. I can dig it. All right. Pearson tweet ignited criticism from many who felt betrayed by Ice Cube. They felt betrayed because he met with, family. That's not problematic. That somebody, people actually felt betrayed because he had a meeting. He didn't promise a vote. Didn't campaign for him. And we're supposed to we're supposed to be so committed to the Democratic Party that any conversation with them is treason. Are you serious? So are we practicing politics, or are we practicing slavery? Because it sounds like some people actually believe that if you black, you just supposed to be Democrat, and that's it. And that's got to be the dumbest strategy I have ever heard in my life. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you might as well... I was about to say some shit. Let me take a sip of that ambrosia. Calm down. Get your blood pressure down, brother. Get your blood. All right. Now, and Pearson did this shit on purpose. They did this shit on purpose because now the issue becomes Ice Cube in our community, right? And what also the Republicans is banking on is the fact that most of us might not read all the way through this. So this is why I'm reading this, so that y'all know. Ice Cube did not sit down and negotiate with these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers are not in support of reparations. They borrowed a few parts of his plan. That's it. And they are doing nothing prior to. So Ice Cube is not backing this motherfucker or backing these motherfuckers. Neither one of them. Because what people want to get you is want to get you confused and be like, yo, Ice Cube voting for Trump or Biden when that's not what he there for. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not even an Ice Cube fan. I'm just keeping it all the way real with you. I respect what the brother is doing, and I refuse to allow what he's doing to be twisted and manipulated and pimped out. This is street shit. This is what I'm talking to y'all about. When we start really playing politics, this is when we need Pookie in them, because this is street shit. What's going on right here is street shit. Right? You got the little bitch Katrina, or whatever her name is, starting shit. This is street shit. To take focus off of something so that somebody could do a big pay, or what is a big come up or some shit like that. This is a blaxploitation movie. You know what I'm saying? And starring Ice Cube. They blaxploitating. All right, hold on. All right. So Pearson knew her tweet would start some shit. And Ice Cube taking that shit so well, man. I got nothing but respect for this dude after seeing his interview. He taking this shit just, I already knew it was going to happen. I mean, he's like, oh, yeah, I figured they would do something like that. I'm like, damn. All right. Pearson tweets ignited criticism from many who felt betrayed by Ice Cube. They felt betrayed by the man that came up with fuck the police, dope man. They felt betrayed by a motherfucker who really, when you look at it, some of his lyrics have fucked us up almost as bad as crack. They felt betrayed? You don't think it's a little bit too late to have a betrayed feeling if you're going to be feeling betrayed by Ice Cube? Okay, I'm sorry. They felt betrayed by Ice Cube, who is known for fighting white supremacy through his music, include his 2018 track, Arrest the President, and of course, seminal Fuck the Police, protesting police brutality. those of us that was around when Fuck the Police came out, we know that it wasn't just about police brutality. Now, we can allow these motherfuckers we can allow them to do this. We won't, and we don't have to even have that discussion. But we know that wasn't what it was necessarily about. Right? I'm just saying, let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ice Cube. Let's see this. Let's see who is this? I want to see who she is. Hey, that's a black woman. All right, let me go. Let me go back. Let's go back. Well, I mean, that's, she ain't white. I'm just saying that. Hold on. She's a people of color. Shout out to Ice Cube for his willingness to step up and work with the real Donald Trump administration to help develop the Platinum Plan. I'm sorry. ICYMI. I don't know what that means. Leaders going to lead. Haters going to hate. Thank you for leading. Several accused the rapper of crossing over to the dark side by associating with Trump, who has made a slew of racist comments throughout and leading up to his presidency, and infamously refused to condemn white supremacists at September's presidential debate with former Vice President Joe Biden. No permanent friends, no permanent enemies, permanent agenda. Ice Cube is on point, and as some of you would say, on code, fam. Oh, man. Every side is a dark side for us here in America. Now, this Ice Cube. Ice Cube wrote, every side is the dark side for us here in America. Ice Cube wrote Wednesday. It's in the paper, so leave me alone. In a follow-up tweet, they're all the same until something changes for us. They all lie, and they all cheat, but we can't afford not to negotiate with whoever is in power, or our condition in this country will never change. Our justice is bipartisan. Let's give Ice Cube a round of applause. He also says, I would advise anybody on the planet who has the power to help black Americans close the enormous wealth gap, he added on Ujima. I'm going to do those push-ups. I'm just fucking with y'all. So we got Danny Morrison Media. Danny Mo Show said, my hip-hop hero at Ice Cube is working with the dark side. I haven't felt this low since Kobe passed. Heartbreaking. Cube, I'm not sure you understand how much we value your voice. And when we see you jumping the shark, it kills us, especially in 2020. So now they say this nigga jumping. Now, for those that don't know, jumping the shark is a term. Is a term that means that you are very desperate at the end of a run that you will do something corny like jumping the shark. It comes from the show Happy Days. Happy Days literally did where the Fonz jumped the shark to try to save the damn show. Show still went off, and it's been a turn that's been floating with us all this time. So now motherfuckers saying that Ice Cube is jumping the shark by negotiating for us or trying to squeeze some shit in on both sides. See, we got to get rid of some of these individuals who are just stuck on stupid. It's just, we just stuck on stupid. If the Democrats have been our party. And we are losing. We are getting our ass whooped. We are being killed. The police department has been militarized. All this shit. Right? In democratic places. This shit is happening. Under their watch. Right? Well, what the Republicans? Well, I mean, Democrats ain't talking about it that much. Now they are because it's popular. But while this shit was happening, no. Lock your ass up. Have you murdered with a police officer with a militarized gun? Despite discussing his CWBA plan with President Trump, the ride-along actor asserted Thursday that the ride-along owner, and I think he's the owner of that shit. I think that's one of his series and shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, don't stop trying to play O'Shea Jackson like he ain't got no, I think he owned that shit. I think he owned Friday too. Ride-along actor, my ass. How about ride-along actor, producer, actor? Asserted Thursday that, so they try to belittle us and they try to, and try to play these games where we move and give us partial information so that we jump to conclusions. And by jumping to conclusions, they mix us up and force us out to vote for their agenda rather than our agenda. Family, when you vote agenda. Vote your agenda. Vote what works for you and yours. We got to look out for our people. We got to look out for our people because nobody is looking out for us. The Democrats are not looking out for us. The Republicans are not looking out for us. So we got to be able to affect change where we are. And that means that if you are in Akron, Cleveland, Columbus, Utah, you have to make sure that when you go and hit those polls, regardless of what because I'm not one of those to tell you what to do with your vote, but you need to be voting your interests all the way down the ticket. Man, despite, am I on the right screen? I need to make sure I'm on the right screen for y'all. I'm sitting up here running my mouth. Okay, we on the right screen. Despite discussing his CWBA plan with President Trump, the ride-along actor and producer asserted Gye-Nyame that he hasn't endorsed anybody ahead of the upcoming election after one eagle-eyed Twitter user reminded him that he promised in 2016 to never endorse Donald Trump ever. The hip-hop veteran called out the powers that be at CNN Thursday for canceling his appearance on Cuomo Prime Time, adding, "I've actually been banned from CNN for a few months, so I was surprised they even asked. But it seems like they can't handle the truth." They're pretty liberal. Yeah, whatever. All right. CNN did not immediately respond to the Times' request for comment, and it's unclear if the alleged cancellation is related to the controversial surrounding Ice Cube's dealing with Trump campaign. All right. So the powers that be canceled my interview on Cuomo Prime Time tonight. All right, boom. That's his tweet. We read that already. Okay, I guess that's it. That's it. LA Times, y'all should do a little bit better than that. That wasn't a good article. I'm sorry. Let's see what else. Log cabin excavation unearths evidence of forgotten black. Oh, so I'm about to get out of here. I got to get out of here. I got to take some calls real quick. But anyway, just wanted to share the crispy new shirts. Look at that. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. The crispy new shirts. Those old man shirts. Those crispy long sleeve shirts. Where we at? There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. So, that's one. So we got Umoja. We're using this one for Kuji Chagalia. Boom. Uji. Kuumba. And Imani. And all 7 days. And I also got Mama Margaritas. So, when I get time today or tomorrow, I will be dropping. I'll give you a call and drop it off to you, Mama Margarita. All right? So, is there anything else? Oh, they freeze. Ooh, I'm freezing up bad. So I'm going to get up off of here while I can. Said Facebook, bro, where mine? At the store. It's been at the shop the whole time. It's been waiting. It got your name on it. It's been waiting for you. It's waiting at the store for you right now. All right, I'm out. All right, family.
Important part is in the fact, not just of the African now, in the liberalization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans. That the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Psyche, who's represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek back. The woman who has Jason when the god who feeds is a black woman, Lydia. The woman who marries first is the Greek hero is a black woman.
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children? Why you call yourselves the children of the sun?